I would say I'm currently on a job hunt now, I would say. And I've even reached out to some recruiting agencies that I worked with in the past. And I am looking for something pretty specific. So the time period is not as fast, but for people that are really like just joining in, or like you said, they may have lost their jobs due to budget cuts, and you have like this skill set that you may not know where it goes, but a recruiting agency will know how to help you. They deal with a lot of different industries as well. So it's not just technology when you talk to, especially tech systems. They are more than technology. They have a lot of different industries that they work with. So if you're ever looking for something, you need to get, you need to get some quick money. I would say, you know, jump in, speak to a hiring manager at one of the recruiting agencies and just see how it goes. So far, it'll be pretty fun. As long as you're willing to learn, they're willing to help you, pretty much.
Yep. And then some of those recruiting agencies will actually help you in areas where they see that you're having some challenges. Like they might have some free courses or training for you to take. Because ultimately, when you get hired, that recruiting agency makes money too. So they have an incentive for helping you because it's also helping themselves. So it's a nice thing. And then also, like, if you're looking for jobs and stuff, definitely utilize LinkedIn in a way that you can utilize LinkedIn to the point where you don't even have to apply for jobs. Recruiters and hiring managers will be reaching out to you with opportunities, and you can just respond that I'm interested and I'm not. So that's a whole nother topic on its own. But yeah, you have a lot of options for finding your first job for sure.
Definitely. Like, I would say my target audience for the show is those who are, recent grads like myself that are just trying to break into the industry.
Okay.
So it really is a struggle when let's say this, when you've applied to like a bunch of different jobs and you're getting those emails saying, sorry, you're not chosen for this role. We picked someone else. We'll keep you in the system just in case we need you, knowing they're not
Yeah.
gonna call you later. But it's a struggle. It starts to overwhelm you. You start getting burnout. But utilizing the tools that you have in the best way, like honestly, LinkedIn, because you get to actually talk to people, it's better to get an interview. Like I recently used LinkedIn for a role that I'm trying to look for. I'm looking to be a network engineer. I want to take that jump into network engineer. I'm in network operations. So
Okay.
I utilized LinkedIn for some companies, spoke with some people, actually networked with a bunch of other network engineers. So
Okay.
I'm going through like interviews. I am currently on an interview burnout. Like,
I understand. But you know what? You make a really good point. I want to add to kind of what you said, like you graduate, you're applying for jobs, you're getting those emails, and you're just frustrated. Like, okay, why did I do all of this studying and learning if every job that I apply for is going to do this? So there's a few different avenues that you can take. So we already talked about utilizing LinkedIn, turning on your I'm looking for a job status so that recruiters can see you in their network, updating your resume, making sure that your LinkedIn is also optimized and has keywords in it so that when recruiters are doing their job hunting on LinkedIn, and they're using keywords to find you like network engineer, software engineer, that your profile pops up. You can also add your resume to career sites like careerbuilder.com. I believe monster.com. You can do that as well. I just recommend taking your address off of it and just having your city and state, not your full home. And then also utilize social media like these Facebook groups. There's a lot of technology-based Facebook groups where there's hiring managers in there. There's people in the company. you could go in there and say, like, I'm looking for a network engineering role. Are any of you guys in a company that's hiring for that role? Can you send me a referral link? And then you're able to kind of fast track your application because now you got a referral from somebody who already works there. So you have a lot of different ways to navigate it that don't require you necessarily submitting a job application. Because let me tell you, prior to software engineering, there was a time where I was submitting over 50 job applications a day when I moved out of state to a different state. And that burnout you feel when you get those reject, like it starts to eat at your confidence, right?
Yes.
So those are some different techniques that you can use. I say upload your resume on site so that you can start getting attention and calls where you're not necessarily applying, but people are reaching out to you. And then also utilize social media where you can, so you can network and then, ask people, hey, I'm looking for this opportunity. Can you help me? And a lot of people will, if they know that you have the skill sets and qualifications, they'll speak out on your behalf.